little hotties. This was supposed to be Friday's video, but that didn't happen. So now this is Sunday's video. And you'll recall on the last video I put out Friday that I put peel off base coat, the air dry kind, on top of the fake nails. So now we're going to see, can we get it off without tearing the nails off, because that was the goal. So I could do me a set of hard gel nails without the peel off base coat and just redecorate them. So I'm hoping this doesn't tear off the fake nails, but if so, we'll just put them on again. I mean, this isn't a fair representation because it's not hard gel nails. But looks like it's semi-working, so we'll go from there. Hope they all work the same. I'm not going to put peel off base coat on after this design because my next set of nails will be hard gel nails, and then we'll start doing this because it appears to be working. Just the polish. There we go. I'm a fan. So now that's not going to go to waste because I had no reason for it till now. Don't know what that is. Anyways. Let's move on to the next. Yeah, this is very easy. I didn't even have to file the underside. So, I like it. You see how easy it is. This is in real time. There we go. And I mean, if you really wanted to, you could save the design. I'm not going to do that, but you could. Once you get under a piece of it, it's pretty easy. She says that as she gets to a hard one. Naturally. Okay, there we go. And I'll show you again the type of peel off base coat I used. It's just air dry. Holo Taco used this one and said it was her favorite. So I got it way back then. But I'm guessing because it's just air dry, it doesn't go bad fast. It appears to be a Korean product. Just got it off of Amazon. So I've had that for about 6-7 years. And it works just as well. Now if you put it on under your fake nails, they'll pop off in the middle of filing them. So I wouldn't recommend that. That's what I use my Jello for. It doesn't let go until you want it to, for the most part. I'm guessing it's getting stuck in areas where maybe the polish I didn't polish well. But it's still not super stuck. See? One left. Now, the nail design idea that was given to me that I decided to take was nails from around the world. So, of course, I want to do an Egypt nail. I must. And I looked up some hieroglyphics that I think I can paint. So that's what I'll be using. They are real hieroglyphics. I'm just not good at all of them. But I looked them up. Saw if I could draw them. I could. So those are the ones I'll be using. And there's all the peel off base coat. And yeah, they basically came off in one piece. I put 2 coats of that peel off base coat and let them dry in between coats. Now, because this is smooth, I'm gonna go over it with a buffing sanding band. Just going in about 5, and see there's a little bit of polish right here. Let's file that off. I'm basically buffing the surface because it's too smooth and shiny. I want to get that polish off for sure. So there's already lifting under this. That's okay, these aren't staying on much longer. Okay, now I'm gonna use a regular buffer. I think that's actually part of the peel off base coat. It's all shiny like that. So it probably just took off the first layer. Although, Christine said to use 2 coats. Doesn't have to be perfect because these obviously have to come off soon if there's lifting. Good enough. Get my alcohol, lint-free wipe. Good enough. Now I'm gonna go pick up my colors and come back. All right. Guess the thumb will be Egypt. See, it's a little gritty under there. But see, remember I told you that this builder gel was more like a rubber base coat? I think I was filing into that rubber base coat. And it's really weird. and I put it in the box that I'm selling because I won't be using that. I'll just use a regular brush with my hard gel if I want to do that again. And this is my Zhage. I want to light this whole nail up if I can. There we go. Cure that real quick. Now I'm going to put some matte coat on it. Because, and this is, I know Beetles controversy, blah, 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 but this so far is the best anti-chrome matte I've found. And I've used several. But when I paint the little hieroglyphics on here, I want to make them golden. So I'm going to use my chrome powder. And I'm going to need this to be matte so the whole thing's not chrome. So I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. I want this to stand up a little since I can't, you know, etch it in there. I could, but I'm not. So I'm going to mix some Crazy Top with some Jelly Black for my chrome, because Crazy Top is a non-white top coat. I could use my 3D gel, but I don't want to. So I'm going to use this. I shouldn't need a bunch. On it. Oh, don't have it on right. And my Beetles Jelly Black. Don't need a bunch of it, just enough. There we go. It's more than enough. That shall work how I want it to. Now just mix it up so it's all like this light gray color. Just to give the gold something to reflect off of. Works better, looks better. All right. All right, and we're just going to take us a short little liner brush. And this is the gold that I'm using. It came out of a set that I found on Amazon. And it came with like 3 different golds, but this one's like gold. I finally found one that's gold. So now this is where we start looking at these. And there will be charms on this nail as well, so this is like the background. I think we'll do the little loop thing. Okay. Got some zigzag going on for water. And I'm not even gonna attempt that bird because it ain't happening. And this is how they used to write, up and down, like Japanese. Alright, now I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds and come back. A lot of times with this gold powder you end up with one that looks almost greenish. But this one is not. And use the other side of the sponge to wipe it clean. Still some strays on there. Oopsie. There we go. Now I'm going to top coat this, and I think I'm going to make the whole hand Egyptian. So I like where it's going. I'll continue and paint all the nails with this cat eye. And then I'll come back for all the designs. Okay, got them all painted. I'm going to matte this one because I'm going to do some more designs on that one. And then the other three are going to have charms and crystals on them. So I'm going to matte this one and top coat these three with glossy top coat because I don't have to write on them. And I always glue my things on after the top coat. So I'll be back when I finish that. If you've made it this far in the video, and then here are the rules for the giveaway. It's a mini giveaway. And all I need you to do is leave the word giveaway with a pink heart in the comments. That's it. Oh, and like the video, of course. Good luck. Okay, I'm going to try to do this bird on my ring finger by itself. So, good luck to me. It will not look like it does normally, I'm sure. But we're gonna get as close as we can. So we've got our beak in the head. It comes down to here, then it hops up and goes down like this. Bring in that beak. Okay. Then we have our two legs which slant this way. This goes that way. Okay. Now they're supposed to be down like this and down like that. There's a third one, but I don't have room for a third one. Now this goes up. And this goes like this. And that's as close as I'm getting. I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. All right, let's put our gold on them. All right, let's clean them off. There we go. And now we can put regular top coat over that. Then we'll be done with all the top coats and it'll be just down to the crystals and charms. Rhinestones, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to cure this and then we'll do the charms and rhinestones. Got all my stones and everything out here. My charms. Everything that matches and screams Egypt. I got these. And of course, nothing without the caviar beads. So, I also need to get my little holder for my caviar. And I need to get one for the stones. One for each size. No, I'm not doing each size. I'm just going to do another one. I like to pick up my caviar beads with a liner brush. I'll put those out in there. Put me a few big ones in here. And I'll put a few of these medium-sized ones in here. And then a few of these. And then quite a few of these small ones. You shake it like this and it flips most of them over for you. That's why I love these things. You keep shaking, eventually they all turn over. Got one left. You just don't want to turn, do you? That's okay. Tweezers it is. This does not belong in here. That is not that. That is a pink crystal. So, put that to the side in a little bowl and figure out where it goes later. Alright, so I've got those set out. And I'm going to use this on top of my top coat for these two, because I'm just going to be doing the cuticle because I'll have charms on them. This is going to be a full nail of crystals. So these for the placements of those, and then I'm going to use my full, what's it called, Bling It gel from Lisette Gel Nails to paint that entire nail, so I don't have to keep going in with glue. So let's get these parts done first. This one's gonna have 2 charms on it. And the pinky's gonna have the snake on it. So, let's get these going first. Come on. This one has a curve to it. That's why I want it down here. And get our snake on there. I'm gonna cure that real quick so they're cured in place. And then it's going to get some cuticle gems. Okay. So I'm going to come up here to the cuticle and put me some gel up here. I like this thick rhinestone glue from McCart because it keeps stones in place if it's not too heavy. Keeps it right where it should be. So we're gonna go for medium one. Then the next size down. On either side, and then the smallest one. I'll take the other side and straighten those out. Now, I'm going to dip into a little bit of the glue that's already on the nail and start picking up my caviar beads and placing them. dropped it. Ran out of glue. I'll give it some more. It needs to be rearranged again. There we go. Get that. I'm just flash curing these in between. I'll give it a whole cure when I'm done. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing on the pinky. Trying to center these is quite hard. That's the same size, so I need to take that off. There we go. It looks a lot better. Let's get our caviar beads. Okay, we're almost done with this. Flash cure that. Now this is what I use to do like a whole nail bling. Just paint it on with a brush. And then you just go on about your business, start adding. So is it as strong as the Micarta rhinestone glue? I don't think so, but it's a strong second. And it self-levels, so you have that, and it's non-white like the Micarta rhinestone gel, so you don't have to worry about it being sticky. So it works well for this. Now this is going center stage. So I'll be working around that. And that's where these big stones come in. All right. That big stone's just moving everywhere. I think I should have maybe cured that with some rhinestone glue, but no. Then I couldn't do the whole nail, could I? That's okay. We're getting there. We just have to keep pushing it back. Come on, get on there. Alright, I'm going to cure that before it goes anywhere else. And this is going to be a full 60-second cure. Okay, now looking at them, I feel like these need the cuticle stones too. But then again, they don't. So I'm going to leave them as is. I think they look good this way too. And thank you for coming and sharing some time with me. Thank you for the suggestion of Around the World. Please have a wonderful day, month, week, night, year. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye, my little hotties.